Yo guys, what's going on here? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be bringing you a really good passing offense in Madden 21. Now quickly, guys, before you get in the video, if you guys have not checked out my two most recent videos, they are going to be in the top right of the screen right now in the card. Guys, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into the pre-play adjustments here for this offense. All right, guys, so here we go. This is going to be the pre-play adjustments for this offense here. What you're going to want to do is in the coaching adjustments tab, if you guys do not use ball carrier moves, go ahead and put your ball carrier on conservative. This is going to help you hold on to the ball better and not fumble as much as you would if it was on balanced or even aggressive. So just go ahead and put it on conservative, but only do it if you only do stop and goes on offense. If you use jukes and spins, just leave it on balanced. Now, in terms of the play today, we're going to be running out of the gun wide trips Pats formation, also known as U trips, in the Patriots playbook. And the play is going to be this tight end whip, which is the A play selection on offense. Now, quickly here for your personnel, what you want to do, you want to make sure that in these two positions right here, this outside receiver and this player, that you have decently fast receivers that can catch the ball. So we have Demir Burton and Jacoby Myers. They'll do a pretty good job right here because they're going to be on crossing routes, and we want them to be able to catch the ball, but also get some separation if it is indeed man coverage that my opponent is calling on defense. Now, what we're going to do here, we're just going to run this play, and we're going to be running some random defenses here with the Rams, and we're going to be really sort of trying, and I'm going to be going over these setups. So the first thing, the first setup we're going to do is we're going to first block our running back, which is double tapping that Y button and pressing the right trigger. Next thing we're going to do now is we're going to be putting our RB receiver on a hitch, which is going to be Y, RB, and right trigger. What this is going to do, we want this to go and sort of pull down this slot corner right here. And the hitch is going to do that. We want to pull down this corner. That way that X receiver that's coming from that left side on that crossing route gives him a little bit more space on the sideline, and we'll be able to get a better completion. Now, the last thing we're going to do here for this setup is we're just going to be smart routing that X receiver. So you see here that route's going about 10 yards, so that's a smart route. But now when we do a smart route, which is Y, X, and right bumper, you're going to see now the route's going about 5 yards up, and then he's coming across the field. This is going to be very, very good for getting separation versus man, as well as getting to the sideline quicker. So pretty much right here, that is going to be the setup. And if you want as well, double team any superstar or X Factor players on your opponent's defensive line to get better protection against them. Now, in this case here, the Rams do have Aaron Donald. So we're just going to double team him left bumper down the right stick, move our icon towards him, and press the A button. So pretty much right here, this is going to be the setup. We're just going to hike the ball, and you're going to see right here, RB is going to get wide open. Now, unfortunately, the tight end, the whip route sort of did come a little bit in the direction of that hitch, but you saw right there that did get pretty good separation against man. So once again here, guys, the setup, you're going to block your running back, you're going to throw RB on a hitch, you're going to smart route X, and then double team any superstar X or X Factor ability players. So we're just going to hike the ball again. You're going to see that on this play, X is going to get very, very good separation here against man, and you see here we're able to get a completion. Now also you saw B on that play as well, got some pretty good separation. Now, in terms of the second setup we're going to run here, guys, is we're first going to be throwing our running back on an option route, which is going to be double tapping that Y button and pressing left trigger. An option route is going to allow your running back to either go on a hitch, which will provide a very good dump off route, or go on an out route, which is a very good beater against man coverage. Next thing we're going to do now is we are going to be throwing the RB receiver on an in route, which is going to be Y, RB, and then left on that left stick. What this is going to do is, once again, this is going to give us sort of a dump off route. If the routes sort of break down right here, we're going to be able to go and dump off to the RB receiver or the Y receiver pretty easily. Then we're just going to smart route the X receiver. So you know how to do that already. So pretty much right here on this play, we have a lot of crossing routes, but we have a lot of options on the play and a lot of routes that really beat man coverages and zone coverages. So we're just going to hike the ball real quick. You're going to see right here that the tight end, that little whip route, it's a very weird route. It's like a zig, but it's a little weird. But what it does is it actually gets really good separation against man. And if you have a player like Darren Waller on offense as your tight end or George Kittle, it's going to be even better. Now, I am using Ryan Izzo, who's not the greatest tight end in the world, but as I mentioned before, if you're using a better tight end, this is going to work a lot better. So once again here, we're just going to hike the ball. Really quick here, you're going to see X is basically butt naked, and unfortunately Cam Newton just can't throw the ball, kind of like in real life. But pretty much right here, that is going to be the second setup. Now, guys, we're going to be moving into the third setup, the third and final setup here for this offense. What we're going to be doing in this setup is we're first going to be blocking our running back. Then we're going to throw the tight end on a delay fade, which is going to be Y, A, and up on that right stick. Basically, now we're blocking 7 guys. We are guaranteed more protection against blitzes. And then also that delay fade is going to provide a little safety net in case the play breaks down. Then what we're going to do is we're going to smart out the X receiver. And then that's pretty much it. That is pretty much the setup. It's very, very simple. And we are going to be having 3 receivers on routes, but then we also have the tight end on the delay fade in case everything breaks down. So we're just going to hike the ball. You're going to see right here that pretty much here we're just going to be looking for somebody. You see X is going to get wide open against man coverage, and you see we're going to go out of bounds. Now, if you have a very good receiver, if you have like a guy that has slot apprentice or outside apprentice or so, and actually no, that's not really a good example, but if you have somebody who has an ability, a receiver that has an ability that can get separation against like man coverage and stuff like that, this is going to be even better. The route's going to be even better. So pretty much right here, once again, the setup, you're going to block your running back, delay fade the tight end, and then smart route the X receiver. So once again here, we're just going to hike the ball. You see RB is actually going to get wide open on that little out route. Now, unfortunately, he did not turn back for the ball, but you saw that if he did, we would get about 5 yards right there. That's going to be a very, very good man beater. It's a very weird out route, but hey, it works. So we're just going to run the setup one more time. Once again, the setup, just going to block your running back, throw your tight end on a delay fade, and then smart route the X receiver. So just hike the ball. You're going to see once again here that X is going to get, or RB is going to get wide open. And you see right there, we're able to get about 4 yards on that little out route. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button. Let's try to smash 5 likes. You guys are awesome. Take care. But most importantly, stay classy.